Hi everyone, this is Meteorologist Jade Steffens. So the quick update on your forecast. We are only getting colder throughout the rest of the day today, and by tomorrow morning, we're looking at temperatures below zero. So I'm not going to waste any time. We'll pull up the headlines and we'll get started with the forecast for today. So you can see outside the snow has not yet melted because we've been very cold so far this week, and today we're only getting colder. So I do think temperatures will be in the teens and eventually single digits by the end of the day. By tomorrow morning, we're looking at temperatures below zero. That's why we've made tomorrow a first alert 6 weather day. Beyond that, into the weekend, some increasing snow chances for Saturday. The timing and placement, though, still unknown. I'll keep you up to date with that. Here's a look at the satellite and radar. We do have quite a bit of sunshine peeking through. These are some pretty thin clouds we're watching, and likely going to see a little bit of sun out there throughout the rest of the day, but that's really not going to help us warm up very much at all. Temperatures right now have fallen into the low 20s. We actually started off today in the mid 30s. Of course, we've taken a big drop since then with a feels like temperature of 7. We have very strong winds out there today, and that's going to make it feel a lot colder than the temperature reads. Currently, temperatures are in the low 20s, teens, and even 30s, so a big wide variety across our area based off of how much cold air has poured in so far. So we have a cold front moving through at the moment. That's actually what's going to drop us into the negatives by tomorrow morning. But Falls City, Maryville, Beatrice, all in the 30s, Takema, Denison, and Carroll in the teens, and Wahoo, Lincoln, and Omaha, all in the 20s. So our feels like temperature has of course dropped off as well, single digits for many. In Carroll, it feels like 2 below zero at the moment. We're only going to feel colder as temperatures continue to drop. I think we'll be in the teens this evening, and then of course into the single digits into the overnight hours and below zero into tomorrow morning. Our winds will gust anywhere between about 20 and 25 miles per hour. Now, most days this would not be very impactful, but for today with our cold temperatures, this will absolutely affect how we feel, and quite a bit. You can see it's going to feel like the single digits throughout the rest of the afternoon likely, and then of course into the negatives during the overnight hours. Our low tomorrow morning, anywhere below zero. I think some of us will be in the single digits, mainly on the western half of our viewing area. On the eastern side of our viewing area, many of us below zero. But no matter where you live, it's going to be cold. And that's why, of course, we've made tomorrow a first alert 6 weather day. Our feels like temperature anywhere between 10 below and 20 below. And extended time outdoors when it is this cold is incredibly dangerous. So a first alert to that. Luckily, over the weekend, things start to be a little bit better. Mid-30s for both Friday and Saturday. You can see a few flurries on Friday, but I think our best chance of seeing any snow will be on Saturday. We're still trying to figure out where exactly the system is going to go. Some models bring it towards the northeast of us, and other models bring it towards the southwest. So really just parsing through the details still. But what I can tell you, likely we are going to see snow somewhere in our area on Saturday, and we'll keep you up to date as we get more details on that. Sunday will be dry, but quite a bit cooler. 23 for our high, mostly cloudy, and it's going to be the last pretty cold day before we finally start to see some improvements for next week. By Monday, likely back in the mid-30s, and then Tuesday near 40. Now this is pretty good timing with our rescheduled Stuff the Truck event because we were going to do it tomorrow, but temperatures are way too cold for that. So that's why we ended up moving it to Tuesday. Temperatures looking a lot more comfortable there. Beyond Tuesday, could see some rain, snow mix by midweek, and then beyond that, still staying below average for this time of year, but I do think that's going to start to shift as we head towards mid to late December. So an 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, this highlights the week of December 10th through the 16th, likely going to be warmer than average for this time of year. And I did not mean to bring myself full there, so there we go. So likely going to be warmer than average for mid-December with our average highs in the low to mid 40s. So that could mean we could be in the mid 40s or even upper 40s. And for our chances of rain during that time, right around average for this time of year. So no significant information there. Here's that 10-day forecast one more time for you, and I do think that's going to wrap us up for this afternoon. I'll be on live at 3 o'clock. I'll be going over more details to this forecast, and Chief Meteorologist Emily Roller will be in throughout the rest of the evening, highlighting all the cold temperatures we have in front of us throughout these next few days. If you're not already following along on our First Alert 6 weather app, I invite you to check it out. Awesome app to have with you. You can carry it wherever you go. Hour by hour forecast, 10-day forecast, and videos that we update and upload onto the app every single day. But I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Wednesday and has a great rest of their week as well.